Michelle will start on the 18th of September. What sort of economy is she inheriting from Governor Lowe?
Look, she's inheriting, frankly, an economy that's in quite a challenging position. It may be in some ways a little easier for her because it looks like we are very close to the top of the tightening cycle. And if we look at Philip Lowe's language from last week, certainly question marks about whether further rate tightening will be required. If there is, suspect only one or two more. But the big question for her will, of course, be can we avoid a recession? As we've had to up rates further than any of us perhaps anticipated, the risk of that is growing. So that's going to be the choppy waters of fast slowing growth is going to be the world that she is dealing with.
Yeah, quarterly growth for GDP in the March quarter just 0.2%. Could we already be in negative quarter right now?
It's certainly possible, and if you look at the kind of trend of consumption and investment, things are heading downwards. We won't know that figure for some time, but certainly the trend is down.
And then just put yourself in Michelle's shoes for a minute. You're starting in September. How difficult is it going to be to get the Australian public on side early, especially if she might need to lift interest rates once or twice?
Look, the Reserve Bank Governor is a hard job, and I think she knows that. She's gone in with open eyes. She's going to have to make the call that's right for the Australian economy in the eyes of her and the board. I think she will have to, do what any Reserve Bank Governor does and explain that to the Australian public. Not an easy gig by any means.
I guess the advantage for her is she has been appointed by the Treasurer and the Prime Minister, so she's got their backing, and the government, I guess, will really want her to succeed in the role, surely.
Absolutely. It is an appointment. She has 5 years. As I said, we're probably close to the top of this tightening cycle. Into the new year, we may well be talking about reducing rates depending on how things go in terms of the broader economic outlook.